Your health word of the day is prior authorization. A prior authorization is often referred to as a prior auth or a pre-authorization or a pre-certification. It is permission or approval that you must get from your insurance company before certain medicines or services are covered. So what does it do? Well, it's a way for the health plan to make sure that these expensive services or rare services and medicines and equipment are medically necessary. And they'll do this by reviewing the chart and to find out what's been tried before. So, example of some services that may need a prior authorization would be non-emergency hospitalizations, some surgeries, an MRI or a CAT scan, those really expensive diagnostics, home health care, sometimes physical therapy or occupational therapy. Some examples of supplies that may need prior authorization would be wheelchairs, oxygen tanks, scooters, for mobility purposes, prosthetics, meaning like a fake leg, orthotics, generally like, you put little inserts into your shoes or hearing aids. Some of these can be really expensive. An example of some medicines that may need a prior authorization, um, medications that are really expensive, medications that are often misused or abused, and those with dangerous interactions. They want to make sure that are safe with the other medications that somebody might be using. Injectables that you take home, such as diabetic drugs, insulin. I don't know if those need prior auth, but that's what an injectable would be. Um, or sometimes drugs are used what's called off-label, meaning a, a drug was tested and is has permission to be used for one thing, but maybe you're using it for something else. And so you have to get permission for them to pay for it to be used in a way that was not intended. And so, who's responsible for getting this prior authorization? And that's the doctor. The doctor will submit the paperwork, all the records, all the support that says that you need to have this done or have this medication. And does it a guarantee payment? Unfortunately, no. However, getting a prior authorization just increases the chances your plan will pay, but there still are times when um, they don't pay. A prior authorization can be reviewed again later and then denied. That's probably the scariest or worst part, is if they go back and then they're like, "Oh, sorry, we made a mistake." They can do that. Sometimes they're just looking for inconsistencies or maybe something that was overlooked. So make sure you save all of your documentation that was used to support the need for whatever service or medicine that you got the prior authorization for. So save this video for future reference, like and share it. And if you have any stories that the rest of us can learn from about prior authorizations, add it in the comments below. Thanks. So save this video for future reference, like and share